Praise be Jesus Christ. Our wonderful God is a master craftsman, and He's doing a wonderful work. He's making us into a masterpiece. Isn't that wonderful? Now, the mature soul in the spiritual life will say, no, it's not wonderful. It's brutal. God's work of purifying us, as it says in wisdom, as gold in the furnace, the Lord put His chosen to the test. The Lord is purifying us as gold is refined in fire. And any person who's been walking with the Lord in the spiritual life knows that the Lord's work of transformation, it's in many ways, it's brutal. Remember in Sirach, the wisdom writer says, my child, if you come to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for trials or an ordeal, depending on the translation. Now, the book of the month, next month, month of October, is Jean-Pierre de Caussade's Abandonment to Divine Providence. If you're part of my school of reading, get yourself a copy, Abandonment to Divine Providence. Jean-Pierre de Caussade, he gives us a number of images. My favorite image, I think, that points to what is happening in our lives is the image of a master sculptor who is, through the blows of the hammer and chisel, fashioning this piece of marble into a beautiful masterpiece. And we're the piece of marble. We're being fashioned through the blows and the strikes of the chisel. And the experience is, it's purgative, it's difficult, it's painful a lot of the time. But the Lord calls us to trust in Him. St. Paul says, I consider that the sufferings of this present time are as nothing compared to the glory that is to be revealed to us. And one of the insights, sometimes I think, oh, if only I could change my situation. If only I could go and do like St. Anthony of the Desert, go and live in the wilderness alone as a hermit in a little cabin, then I would have peace, no more struggles. That's not true. We can't run away from the work of the master craftsman. No matter where we go, the Lord will continue His work of purification, of transformation, of creating us into a beautiful masterpiece. And so, are you abandoned to God's work in your life? Our life is filled with so many blessings, but there are also trials, purifications. Do you trust God enough to say yes to whatever it is He sends to you? Viva Cristo Rey.